I haven't had to stretch in that area as much.
Yeah.
What the area I've stretched into more recently is like at the end of Killing Joke, when
Oh,
Batman almost becomes the Joker. I
that's
mean,
unbelievable, that scene.
I was so proud of where that
Uh,
went and being able to go there with that. Um, so yeah, I stretch all different kinds of muscles when I'm in the booth.
I had
Um,
chills on that scene because I knew the comic, I knew where it was going, and man, just
uh,
seeing it on the screen, beautiful animation, you and Mark, something about it, man, it just
he
hit
is
me.
the most incredible actor to work with. He is so generous. He loves other actors. He loves it when another actor is being incredible. And one of the most wonderful things, I was in the studio with him once, and I suddenly burst out laughing. And Andrea said, "Kevin, stop it. Why are you laughing?" I said, "Look at Mark." And he was over across the room and he was going like this. And he was staring at one of the other actors. And he looked like he was about 12. He looked like a 12-year-old kid looking at a candy store, you know. And I
Yeah.
said, "Look at Mark. He looks like he's 12." And it was because he was delighting in this other person's performance. And there's a generosity to that that is wonderful. That's wonderful. I love working with Mark because not all actors are generous that way. You know, some of them are only concerned about themselves and their own performance. But Mark really loves to watch other people work, and he gives me so much to work with, and it's wonderful that he has said I give him an awful lot too. So we work really well together.
So
But I've been
what's
lucky with this show over all this time because Andrea Romano is a wonderful casting director, and she brings in people who love to play, people who are willing to play ball. You know, actors are people. There are generous ones and selfish ones, nice ones and mean ones you really want to work with, and ones you want to run away from. They're just like people. And she brings in the people who you really want to work with and play with. I
oh,
mean,
that's good.
Roddy McDowell. Um, it was all these wonderful actors over the years. They've been incredible.
So what's your
John.
relationship now with Mark? Do you like when he was doing the Star Wars films and he had that resurgence in his acting career? Were you bugging him like, what's going to happen or this and that or what? Like, what's your relationship like now?
Well, he did take a little bit of time off
Like,
from recording because he was just so involved in the Star Wars stuff, which shot. I think a lot of it shot in Ireland and England. Um,
yeah,
so he was just, really busy for a while. But no, he's kept doing voice work. I just did something for Kevin Smith, Masters of the Universe, with Mark. He's doing the voice of Skeletor. So no, he's just such a talented, wonderful person.
would you say
So
there's a chance we get you and him back as Batman and Joker one more time in the future or what?
I hope so.
Oh,
I
me
really do hope
too.
so.
Me
It would be
too.
so much fun.
Oh,
Uh, it would be fun. But Warner Brothers, initially they used me pretty steadily through the 90s and up to
yep.
2000. And then, when the movies came out, the live action movies, they came up with this idea to not have one person do the franchise. When Michael Keaton started doing Batman on camera, I thought he was the one who was going to do all of them. He was brilliant. He was wonderful at it. And then they started using other actors, Christian Bale and Val Kilmer and George Clooney. And at first I thought it was a strange choice. And then I realized it was kind of brilliant because each actor brought a different quality to Bruce Wayne and Batman. And it was so interesting to see how different actors played it. Well, they started applying that philosophy to the voice work too. So
Yeah.
although I had it for most of the 90s, they eventually started bringing other people in. And so now they're always moving it around. So I would love to do it again, but I don't know if that's going to happen.